Here are your Tuesday evening Manchester United headlines. Marcus Rashford has returned to training at Carrington after missing the last two Manchester United games through injury and illness. The forward was absent for the game against Wolves after picking up a knock, but he returned to training last week, only to then come down with an illness that ruled him out of the weekend trip to Bournemouth. But Rashford returned to training with his United teammates on Tuesday, and he could now be involved in the Premier League games against Chelsea and Fulham at Old Trafford this week. United's record without Rashford is actually good this season, and they did beat Wolves and Bournemouth without him. But Erik ten Hag will be desperate to make sure the 25-year-old is available for the FA Cup final against Manchester City at Wembley on June 3. Read the full story here. Gary Neville explained why he chose Casemiro as his signing of the season in the Premier League, saying Manchester United would not have been anywhere near the top four without him. Casemiro arrived from Real Madrid in a deal worth up to £70 million last summer, penning a 4-year deal. The 31-year-old was by no means Erik ten Hag's first-choice midfield option. He spent all summer trying to sign Frenkie de Jong, and his arrival drew some criticism as a perceived continuation of the club's recent short-termism. However, his elite mentality and leadership has dragged United forward throughout a brilliant season. Ten Hag's side brought a trophy to Old Trafford for the first time in 6 years when they won the Carabao Cup in February, and are just a point away from securing Champions League football for next season. "I couldn't pick Haaland, due to naming him as the player of the season. I think he's had the biggest impact on his team," Neville told Sky Sports. "I couldn't think of a player having as big an impact on his team singularly, and I look at Manchester United's season. Obviously they think they're going to finish in the top four if they finish the job this week. They've won the Carabao Cup and they're in the FA Cup final. See what else Neville had to say here.